Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome again to my YouTube channel, Eric Broadus YouTube. Again, I say welcome to my YouTube channel, Eric Broadus YouTube. And for tonight's video, I'll be covering the last of the commission officer programs in the United States Coast Guard, and this would cover the healthcare professions. And because the information in becoming a commissioned officer in the health professions in the Coast Guard is pretty short and simple, so I'll be able just to briefly go through the remaining 4 career fields, which is environmental health, health services, pharmacists, and physicians, seeing that they have the same point of contact. So this right here is the finale, for becoming a commissioned officer in the United States Coast Guard. So let's roll with it, guys. Let's roll with it. So first, if you desire to become an environmental health, officer, serving as a commissioned officer in this career field, okay, environmental health officers in the commissioned corps, as detailed in the Coast Guard, they ensure public health and safety in a variety of domestic roles. For environmental health officers, work areas are diverse and numerous, in which it would make sense, obviously in that particular career field, you're caring for the environmental safety and health of the whole Coast Guard community, or whatever community that you will be working with or connected to. Okay? Now, examples obviously include epidemiological surveillance, disease prevention, radiological health, industrial hygiene, food safety, injury prevention, and education, and emergency preparedness. So, looking at the environmental health, it's pretty much the same for all branches of service. In the Air Force, this would fall under bioenvironmental or the civil engineering, and so they deal with everything from food safety to, if there's any, sickness that's going around, that, they make sure that it doesn't spread, anything from the environment such as pests and stuff like that they need to stop that may carry certain diseases. They also, provide safety and education, for injury prevention for military members or for those that are in the United States Coast Guard. So if you happen to become a commissioned officer and you happen to lead this particular unit or an environmental health unit, these are some of the areas that you will cover, and you will also definitely be a key player in disaster preparedness. So if there's planes or whatever like that go down, certain types of emergencies that happen, like the fire department or the police, you will definitely be called upon, because you're a major part, of that in helping to perform rescue missions. But let's move along. Okay, during natural disasters and other emergencies, environmental health officers, they protect Coast Guard personnel from environmental threats and help communities recover. And I basically gave that to you simple, in a more condensed version. And obviously, it is imperative that the Coast Guard, definitely protect its own and other military personnel first, and then obviously others that are civilians that are in that environment. Safety is key, and the government definitely wants to protect GIs. They invest a lot, of money into GIs, and they want to make sure that the individuals serving in any branch of service, that they are well cared for and that they are healthy and fit for service. Okay? Now, environmental health officers, obviously they do protect Coast Guard personnel and others, from threats, but also they are part of a cadre of health professionals. So you'll be working with, other health professionals in different career fields, and you need to take advantage of the leadership opportunities and the benefits that are offered, serving as an environmental health officer. It's a unique opportunity. They offer work-life balance, and you have the opportunity to protect and improve the health of members in the United States Coast Guard. And I believe that these career fields, and especially in the health profession, I believe that they're enriching because you get to see the impact of your work on the lives or in the lives of other people. It's more direct, but there really isn't much more, information for this particular commissioned officer pathway. And the point of contact that they left was, if you desire to apply, is to contact a Mr. Wade McConnell, and his email is Wade, WADE .B.McConnell, McConnell at USCG.mil. Again, Wade, WADE .B.McConnell, McConnell at USCG.mil. So U.S.Coast.Guard.mil. And obviously they'll have, an academy that you'll have to attend, but he has all the details and the information. As for the health profession field, is probably in some ways kind of unique, but it should follow a lot of the same protocol. But in these professions, pretty much individuals probably may have to already have some form of training or certification in these career fields, or I guess the Coast Guard will be willing to provide it. But normally in these career fields, you kind of have to already have certain certifications or been working in these career fields on the outside. But you can contact him just to, be sure and find out whatever details, and information that you need. But let me move on from the environmental health officer. But Wade B. McConnell will be the contact in the healthcare professions. That'll be your contact if you decide to apply. Next will be the health services officer. Okay, this is another pathway. And for those that want to become commissioned officer in the United States Coast Guard, and you want to serve in these particular career fields. Okay, health services officers in the commissioned corps, detailed to the United States Coast Guard, they'll represent many disciplines. Okay, they'll include biological, physical, environmental, and social sciences, medical technology, healthcare administration, and other public health specialties such as physician's assistant. Being a medical officer in the U.S. Public Health Service, Commission Corps, detailed to the United States Coast Guard, it is definitely, and I believe that it's a calling. Everybody can't work in the health profession industry. Everybody can't, is not cut, for this, so it's only certain individuals, are cut out for this line of work. So I believe it is a calling. But as a physician assistant assigned to the United States Coast Guard, you're going to be on the front lines of public health. The Coast Guard will give you a variety of multidisciplinary experiences and roles, okay? And the satisfaction that you'll gain is to make a direct and real impact, upon people, your unit, and your community. As part of a national team committed healthcare professionals, you definitely will enjoy the leadership opportunities, which you should take full advantage of. And there obviously are perks and benefits that come with that. And in these particular career fields with the health profession, they offer a really excellent work-life balance, and you'll have that opportunity while you get to enhance the overall well-being and health of Coast Guard members. So, these are some really unique opportunities, and I would definitely say to those that desire to become commissioned officers, in these career fields in the Coast Guard, take advantage of them. There's a lot of perks in officers in any branch of service. They do get paid. They get paid pretty well. So, there are definitely benefits and perks to it, especially in these career fields. So I would take advantage of it. And if you desire to apply, again, your contact is going to be a Wade McConnell. And so you email him at wade.b.mcconnell@uscg.mil if you want to apply, and he will give you more information and give you the details of what all it takes to become a commissioned officer in this particular career field. And it's going to be the same for the other two as well. He's going to be the main contact. Next up is going to be for a pharmacist in the United States Coast Guard. If you want to be a commissioned officer in the United States Coast Guard and serve in the rate of as a pharmacist, well, here you go. When you are a pharmacy officer in the United States Public Health Service, Commissioned Corps, which you are assigned to the United States Coast Guard, your career will take you into a world of expanded scopes and diverse roles. And obviously, we know what a pharmacist does, so obviously you're going to be responsible, for, working at Coast Guard clinics. You'll be caring for patients, you'll review, their records, and also you have to review and monitor the drugs that these particular patients may need, and that is definitely a heavy responsibility, and you also will assist in public health emergencies. And so, pharmacists, are very crucial, as the doctor may prescribe the medication, but the pharmacist also has a role in the regulation of the prescription drugs that you're taking. Anyway, let's move along. Okay, you'll be offered greater work variety than you'll find in most pharmacy practice settings, which is that is true. That's a fact. As part of a unique team of community healthcare professionals, you'll enjoy obviously the benefits, of leadership opportunities. You get, again, the healthcare profession. And the Coast Guard has a excellent work-life balance program. So I would say for those that want to become officers in these particular rates, I think this is a good move. You get extra training and also experience, and you get to see how your work directly impacts people. And a lot of this obviously will be military and, Coast Guard, but there'll be some civilians in there also, as you have dependents, and you never know what type of assignment you'll wind up in. But, take advantage of the opportunity should you decide to go into this particular career field as an officer. You can't beat the money that you make. You can't beat the work-life balance and all that experience. And then when you decide to come out on the outside, that's an excellent resume to have, and you can line yourself, up with maybe a corporation. I mean, the opportunities will be numerous, and unlimited, afterwards. You're always going to need healthcare professionals, and you're definitely always going to need pharmacists. You're always going to need pharmacists. If you decide to apply, just contact a Wade B. McConnell, a Wade B. McConnell. It's going to be the same, for all the healthcare professionals, Wade.B.McConnell@uscg.mil, U.S. Coast Guard.mil. So contact him if you decide that you want to go forward and become a commissioned officer, in this career field or rate as a pharmacist. And last should be the last one up on the list. I mean, for the healthcare professionals, the Coast Guard made it pretty simple and cut and dry in terms of their point of conduct. But I would still have to imagine a lot of the information that I've mentioned in prior videos that is required to become a commissioned officer in the U.S. Coast Guard. It should apply to these particular career fields also. But there may be unique circumstances, so that may be the reason why they had you contact this particular individual, and they'll explain to you the ins and outs and the details. Last is going to be a physician. Okay, Being a medical officer in the U.S. Public Health Service, Commissioned Corps detailed to the United States Coast Guard, is a calling. It is not just a job, and I'm going to say amen to that. As a U.S. Public Health Service physician, you will be on the front lines of public health, and that is a fact. You definitely will be. The Coast Guard will give you a variety of multidisciplinary experiences and the satisfaction of making a difference in the lives of Coast Guard and military members and civilian personnel as well. As part of a national team of committed healthcare professionals, you will definitely enjoy leadership opportunities, excellent benefits, and a work-life balance, all while improving the health of the United States Coast Guard. And that is a fact. These basically are medical career fields, so, you're just going to be obviously hands-on and working with a lot of people and patients. So it would make sense. Should you decide to apply to become a commissioned officer as a physician in the United States Coast Guard, contact Wade McConnell, and the email is wade.b.mcconnell@uscg.mil. That's wade.b.mcconnell@uscg.mil. And that's for the United States Coast Guard. And that is for the rate of the healthcare professions, so you decide to become a commissioned officer. And that pretty much was it. That is the final covering, that final closeout that I have for the pathways of becoming a commissioned officer in the United States Coast Guard. That's finally it. So we've come to an end on that, folks, and I will come forward with other military content as well. And I hope that this information was helpful to someone. You never know who's listening or who may need this information. So I hope this right here was helpful. And I want to say thank you to those of you who have subscribed to my channel, those that have supported me, and for listening and taking your time out. So I would appreciate it if you would smash that like button to like the video. If you don't like it, hit the unlike button as well. It's interaction, and please leave a comment, whether you like the video or you don't. Please leave a comment. Everybody has a right to voice their opinion and be heard, and maybe you have some information that maybe that I may not have, and I always welcome it, because nobody knows everything. So I thank you guys for listening, but this is pretty much this is it, for the United States Coast Guard becoming a commissioned officer, in the healthcare professions. This is finally it. I covered the other areas, and you can go back and check out those videos. And my channel is Eric Broadus YouTube. That's ERICBROADUS, YouTube.com, or Eric Broadus YouTube. And I also have a podcast called Snacks Thoughts. That's SNAKZTHOUGHTS, Snacks Thoughts. And you can find the podcast on Anchor, Spreaker, Spotify, iTunes, and Radio PBM, SoundCloud, Apple Podcasts, and a host of other social media platforms. So please subscribe to Eric Broadus YouTube. Smash that bell to become a subscriber and share it. Share Eric Broadus YouTube and share Snacks Thoughts. Please join and subscribe to Snacks Thoughts. Share both. Push them out. Share them with your family, friends, enemies, frenemies. Hey, goats, bats, dogs. Hey, bring it on. Share it. But I will have some more content coming out, and now we can get ready to take it to some different military content and also other content besides military content. And I'll have other podcasts coming out on my Snacks Thoughts, podcast. So thanks, guys. Thank you for listening. And, please share. All right. And I'll see you guys soon. All right. Take care and be safe.